Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Elena Jones and welcome to Mia Cucina. I bring you healthy and delicious food. And man, wait till I show you what we are going to make today. It's going to be my interpretation of a minestrone soup, but it's not going to, but it's going to be packed with wonderful, delicious, wonderful things such as butternut squash, zucchini, some tomatoes, some mushrooms, some fennel, some oh my goodness, let me think, some leeks, one red pepper is going to say hello, onions. I have 4 ounces of diced pancetta. Pancetta, guys, is the Italian bacon. In Italy, there's, what we have is, what you guys will call bacon here, we will call it in Italy pancetta. And in some countries, there's no bacon. They have their own interpretations, okay? So we're going to be using onions. We're going to be using beautiful, I have here 1 can of very little beans because, we just absolutely love the little beans and they have been drained, okay? We're going to be using some hard olive oil. We're going to be using some parsley. We are going to be using this beautiful ditalini noodles. Not too much because they do raise the blood sugar and we have to watch about that. And then I am going to have some organic bread vegetable stock. We're going to be using some spezie. We're going to be using some black pepper. We're going to be using some granulated garlic. And then, of course, we are going to use the vino. I'm going to put the vino in here. This is how I roll. And it's too early to drink because right now it's 9:38 in the morning, and it's too early. But this soup is going to cook slowly and beautifully. And wait till I show you how to do this. Okay, so I think I have gone through everything. And the smoothie of the day today is pomegranate. It has ashwagandha. It has some chia seeds. Oh my God, I gotta try this. Delicious. It's got kale. And it's wonderful for you. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side. And I'm using my new fadale. And I love this fadale because it has not only hearts, full of hearts, but also butterflies, uniting everyone. We are all one. Okay, so we got a lot going on here and we're listening to Italian cooking music. Bellissimo. So the primera cosa che vamos a fare the first thing that we are going to do is to chop the vegetables. And what I've done, how I feel about the onion. This is an entire half a red onion, okay? I am going to bring it on this because it's going to be a 1 pot. So you do it now and you let it cook slowly, 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 okay? And then, you can do your emails, you can talk to your clients, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to put this on the side over here. Make sure you get a nice wooden spoon because we are going to need that. So that goes over here. I am going to bring the olive oil over there with my beautiful pancetta. It's going to be on this side. So we can clear the decks. I am going to take my beans. It's going to go over here. Because I'm going to show you everything. I am going to take also my pasta on this side. Because I'm going to have it coming this way so you can watch me. And then I'm going to take the vino on this side too. And then that way we can clear the decks. And it makes it a lot easier for me to show you. Because now you can see we have cleared the decks. Okay, so now, I came up with this recipe to make it more heart healthy. And it's not that minestrone is not heart healthy. So I have adjusted a lot of different things. So what we want to do, since this is going to cook a while, it doesn't have to be very, very fine, okay? So how much to cut it? About that size. Okay, fantastic. La 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 la. Woohoo! Oh, this is exciting music. Also, what I want to tell you is to make things easier for me, I already cut and cleaned my butternut squash, and this is how much I'm going to put, like a nice cup full. I can put him over here because I can put him with the beans right on top of that, and I can keep this bowl in case I need it for anything else. So what I did is I cut my leeks, and they got washed really, really well. What I do is I take the top off, I put it in a bowl of very cold water, and I let it sit there, okay? Sometimes I dice it, but these are not very, very, they don't have a lot of sand. So I cut them in half, and then I'm gonna cut them in half again. And remember what I told you about this knife, guys. You know, this knife is designed for, slicing. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this guy over here, and as you can see, it gives you quite a bit. And I don't have to cry with this onion. It is in the family of onions. And you know, Italians, we love leeks. We love leeks. Oh, mamma mia, how much do we love the leeks? How much do we love the leeks? Let me tell you. Okay, so now what I have here is the zucchini. We are using very, very good things that is not going to spike the blood sugar. What's going to spike the blood sugar, you know, is how much of pasta you're going to use, because pasta turns into sugar. So, you know, for Italians, you know, we love pasta. And I have to limit my pasta. And, you know, we already have pasta this week. So, but this particular soup, I want to have a little bit of pasta. Especially, it's rain, you know, right now the sun came out, but it's been raining a lot. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to, you know, don't have to stress about how much to chop. Okay, let me bring in my tomatoes over here, and my mushrooms. And remember, I always tell you, do not throw away your fennel palm fronds, and this is what we're going to be using for the soup. Because, you know, we can use everything. Wonderful. I hope that everybody had a wonderful evening. I slept well last night. Okay, so now we are going to chop the palm fronds, because they're going to be cooking in there, and they're all going to marinate together, and they're all going to go blue, 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 blue in the pot. And you're going to be smelling this wonderful smells throughout the house all day today. Okay, I'm going to put that on here. Makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, the mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you want. These already have been cleaned. And I'm just going to put them up here. As you can see, I'm not doing a lot of, you know, major, very hard chopping, okay? And then I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little tomatoes. I'm just going to cut them safety first, take the tomato. You know, the best thing to do is just to maybe just go, you know, just cut them in half. These are little cherry tomatoes that they're starting to go bad, and I need to use them. So I'm just going to put them in here, because they're just going to cook. Okay, and then parsley. Parsley is very important, and I'm using my curly parsley because, you know, it got jealous with the other one that you're always using the other one, and you're never using me. So this over here, I'm just going to trim a little bit of the stems, and then I want to chop, okay, the stems, all of it together. Okay, very simple transaction, very easy. You know, you mess this up. It's just a very easy thing, very easy transaction. Okay, just I know I'm not supposed to do that with this knife, but I'm just going to put it all on top of here, because all of these guys are all going to go together. You see what I'm doing over here? Okay, makes it a lot simpler. Okay, so now where is my, here we go. Okay, I thought, you know, I had it together today, and I'm just going to push this to the side. Makes it a lot easier for me to cut. Okay, and the red pepper, because, you know, it has to have the flavor, and the flavor is going to come on what we're going to do before we're going to add, because the only meat in this entire dish is going to be my beautiful diced pancetta. And you guys, if you guys have never worked with pancetta, I hope that you're not going to be afraid to use it. Now that you're learning with me, it's a very good thing to have. You know, when we were in South America, because, you know, when I moved from Italy, where I was born, in Minestrone, provincia di Catanzaro, you know, when we arrived in Argentina, you know, pancetta was also easy available, because they did have an Italian, I believe they had quite a bit of Italians during those times. Don't quote me, I might be wrong, eh? Okay, so now that I have this, because I'm going to saute this, I'm going to bring all of this on this side, and I'm going to move everything, because the vegetables, they're all going to go one after the other, but I am going to be sauteing my pancetta with my half an onion and my pepper. So I am going to carry my peppers in this little thing over here, so I do not dirty another dish. And I am just going to clear the decks right here. Okay. So now, guys, I'm going to bring you over here. I'm going to get this started on medium high. And what I'm going to do to this, I just want this to get a little hot. And I'm also going to bring my vegetable oil, my granulated garlic, my red pepper flakes, and my black pepper on this side as well. Then I'm going to put it like so. I don't know if you guys can see, like so. Because I really don't know how much it's going to take. Because I'd rather start small and then add more, because once you add too much, then you can't take it out. Okay. I'm coming to get you. Hello, good morning. How are you? Baci a tutti quanti. Kisses for everybody. Okay, so now, let's see. Can you guys see the pot? You see the pot over here? Okay, very simple transaction. Okay, so what I have here, this is starting to get hot. I kind of want it hot. I have a non-stick pot in here. Right now I have it on about, if you have one of these stoves, I have it at about one before high, okay? So now, I just want to make sure that this is hot because I want to add my pancetta in there. Because what I want to do is I want my pancetta to open up. We need to open up. Need to have a conversation. It needs to have a conversation with all these beautiful things that are going to be happening in here. Let me put this bowl over here. Because you know how I am. I got to keep the kitchen clean. So right now, I am sauteing the pancetta. Let me see. Can you guys see that? I think I'm afraid. Let me see. Let me bring it down. All right. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think you guys are happier there. You can still see me. So what we want to do is we want to render the pancetta. And I want to see how much a juice is going to give me. Because, I am not going to add the olive oil until I know. So what you want to do is like bacon. You just want to, render it. And I am going to leave the pancetta in this dish. I'm probably going to cook this for maybe 1 to 2 hours. I probably will put my timer at 90 minutes. Let's see, that is, I can't think. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Please don't stress me. Okay. So now, because, this is rendering nice, and I really like, at this time, I'm also going to saute a little bit of spezie. Why not? Okay, so I get the spezie out of the way. I still have my wine, because it's good to have the wine. What kind of a wine? Ecco domani. Oh, tomorrow. And this is a 2018 Pinot Grigio. Any white wine. But I just think, Pinot Grigio has a way with itself. All right, so you see what I'm doing. It's sauteing so nice. Now we add the red peppers. Because it looks like, and then the onions. Here, let me get away from the onions. There goes the onions. Oh my goodness. I don't want to cry. Okay, there we go. Let me move this out of the way. In this kitchen we cook. We eat well. That's why we're still alive and that's why we're healthy. So I am just sauteing this. Alright? And I'm going to take my leeks. Because you know what? They want to go in there and say hello. Alright. Yes, there is quite a few, there has to be not that many bowls, but for presentation purposes, I use the bowls for you. So, because I'm going to make it nice and pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in there. And actually, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to run my dishwasher, because I'm tired of washing. So So we just saute this. Okay, so while this is sauteing like so, no? This is now is when I put my black pepper. How much of black pepper is depends on how much you want to use. You can use a little bit, and you can use not so much, and we're just gonna let it ring. Okay, then I'm gonna take the garlic. Oh, how much of garlic? Oh, mamma mia. Okay. Garlic. Aglio. Everybody. Aglio. Garlic. Aglio. Okay, so I'm gonna take one. Because I am not using fresh garlic on here. Okay, and two. And then, I'll keep this spoon in case, when I taste it and see if it needs anything. Okay, at this time now I'm going to put a pinch of salt. A nice pinch of salt. Because I am using low sodium vegetable broth. And I don't want to be too much of salt. And I'm just going to continue to saute this. Okay, now I'm starting to see that the pancetta, it's got all their friends over there. Such colorful friends. And you know what? They may be from different countries. They may be from different places. But they all get along. Like we all should be getting along. Okay. All right, because everybody wants love. We all want love. Okay, so now to this, it looks like it's going to need a little bit, of olive oil. Okay, how much olive oil? Well, let's just try maybe a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon, because it's going to give us a little bit of the fat. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, to this, let me get the oregano. I'm going to have a little bit of oregano. Okay, my goodness. Okay, you got to measure. Okay, we got to measure. Okay, I'm going to have a nice heaping teaspoon like so. And I'm just going to put it between my hands like so. Okay? And I'm going to riminigliati. Riminigliati. Remember I teach you to riminigliati. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Oh, if you were in my kitchen right now, you will go, oh, mamma mia, che bellezza! Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza! Oh, mamma, what a beautiful thing! It is a beautiful thing. Okay, so now I am going to, get the wine. Okay, how much wine? Oh, mamma mia, let me go get a measuring cup for you. Because, I don't know. I don't measure. I really don't measure. Okay, I have a third cup. If you like a little bit more wine, 2/3 cups. Why not? Okay, that takes care of that. And what I'm doing right now is I am going to make the wine, if you can see, can you guys see? Okay, the wine, I don't know if you guys, oh, there we go. Okay, see what's happening here? See, it's starting to make that stuff right there, that beautiful, beautiful beginnings of a very lovely family. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do here, since I have this spoon, I'm just going to taste. And what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to burn the wine out. Okay, so now I am going to add my vegetables. Everybody goes into the pot. Everybody, except for the noodles. Everybody goes into this pot. See how easy that is? And this freezes very well. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just love food. And I'm losing weight, by the way. I think it's all the stress. But it's good for me to lose a weight because it's not good for me to get so fat, eh? Okay. So now I am going to take my vegetable oil. My vegetable broth. I'm also going to, what I'm going to do before all my vegetables are finished, okay, I am going to add my noodles in the same pot. So now, what do I have here? Let me get my glasses. Where did my glasses go? Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I have a 32-ounce USDA vegetable broth, low sodium organic. Okay, and I'm just going to eye this. I'm just going to eye this. I might use the whole thing. I'm going to use the whole thing. Oh, yes. And don't forget to recycle. See this little thing over here? This little thing right over here? That is recycle, eh? Now, I don't know if this is recycle. My husband knows better. He's the recycle charge guy. Okay, so now this is done. All right, so now you see this beautiful, let me bring you over here. You see how beautiful this is? Look at that. See how everybody can get along together? Okay, so now I want to taste. I want to taste. Mmm. So right now it may need some salt, but I'm not going to salt it. So then you're going to cover this, okay? I am going to bring this up to a boil, and I am going to put it at 90 minutes. Well, actually, you know what? Let me get this, okay. I can never figure this out. I always have to call the husband to come over here. Hey, can you come over here? Okay, I am going to put this at 60 minutes. Start the timer. Because in 60 minutes, I want to come back and I want to check this guy out. I want to see how he's doing, okay? Because, you know, we have to check on each other, right? And I have to check on these beautiful things. Okay, guys, and then what's going to happen after after our 60 minutes, and let me bring myself over here so I can explain it better for you. After the 60 minutes, look how everybody's doing. If everybody is cooked and you like the taste, okay, so that's when you can add some more salt, you can adjust everything, you can adjust the spezzi, you know, the hot stuff. Then, after you have done all of that, I have a little note so I can remember all the vegetables, because sometimes it's early in the morning, I can't remember everything. And you know, sometimes this tiki takes a little time to catch up, especially at my young age. And when you get to the 30 minutes, okay, what I would do is I'm probably going to use maybe a half a cup, because I don't want this to be all noodles. And the noodles will absorb a lot of it. And if it's absorbing a lot of it, you can add a little bit of more vegetable stock. If you don't have a vegetable stock, use whatever stock you have. If you have enough stock, use the water. Don't worry about it, because cooking is supposed to be fun. Okay, guys, this is all we have today. I want to thank you so much for joining me in this new, beautiful way of making my Elena Minestrone. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Be kind. Be loving. Be well. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, ciao, belly. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Blessings to everybody. Ciao, ciao, belly. Mwah, mwah, mwah. La, 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 la. Okay, let's see if we can finish this. Ciao.